Hey, I'm going to be showing you how to make this in today's video. However, it would really help us out if you would subscribe and comment and like, because right now I'm seeing that only about 2% of our viewers is actually subscribed to us. So, just hit that notification bell down below. You won't want to miss out on cool things like this in the future. Let's get into the video. Hey everyone, this is Stevie here, and today we're going to be making a handle for this paper cup. Now, you guys have probably seen these before, and they are pretty annoying because they are super flimsy. So let's make a little holder with a handle that we can actually use with these things. So first, we need to actually make the cup itself so that we can design it off of this. And so we see that if we look at this from like a cut from like one side here, then it's just a triangle. That's pretty easy, right? So, I mean, it's a triangle with a one side of 30 millimeters, whatever side this is, and then a height of 30 millimeters. So we just don't know this length here, which doesn't really matter to us, because what we're going to do is we're going to make the height. Well, let's start at the origin. I just like that for some reason. We'll make this 100. We will bring it out by 30. And if I can click correctly, 30. And then we will finalize it by selecting here and here, and there we go. Now that is our cup. Well, obviously not. There are a couple things that we need to do before we can actually think of this as a cup, but we'll finish this sketch for now. Now, what we're going to do is click on the Revolve button, select here, and now we want to select the axis, and we're going to make it this line right here. I'm going to select that, and we are going to type out 360 degrees because that is a full rotation, and press enter. Now, it looks like a pointy hat. It's a cone. So what we need to do next is shell it so that it's a cup, not a cone. So we'll click here, and we're going to type out 1 millimeter because these things are super thin. It's probably even thinner than that. Now finally we can make it a little bit more pretty by clicking on pipe here and select this path, whichever side, doesn't really matter. And we want to join, so we'll join. And we want to increase it so that way it has a nice little lip there. That's pretty extreme, so we'll go to 2 and press enter. And there we go. That looks just like those paper cups now. Maybe a little bit more gray. Let's change that real quick. I want to make this body. We'll press A for appearance, right? Oh, there it is. It's already up there. It's just hiding from us. So we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna, plastic, it looks good enough to me, so we'll make this plastic white. Perfect. So next thing we need to do, we actually need to design the handle. I know the cup took like a half a minute to do, but let's make the handle. So we'll create a sketch on this plane again, and we're going to click on slice here. Now this is gonna let us see the midsection here because we selected it on a plane that's in the middle of it. So what we want to do, though, to be able to actually use these lines is we're going to go here to intersect. Now we're going to select this, and that's going to allow us to use these lines to draw on. So what we want to do is we'll go here, and we're going to draw this out. Let's make this 3. We will do this one more time down here. We'll make it 3 again, and then we'll want to connect these two. So now that looks really short, so we're going to dimensionalize this. We're going to make this 10 at least. Now we could have just done this and made it so that they're both the same thing. Oh, didn't take though. So see that f of x or fx right there? That is saying that this is a function of this value. And so what's going to happen if we change this, then that one changes as well because it's a function of this value. Whatever this value is, this one will be it as well. So we're going to move that over there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the actual handle, because this, you can imagine, like just how we drew it as a triangle, this thing is going to revolve around and be the holder of it. And then we need to have a handle that extends from here so that you can actually grab it. So what we will do is type out 6, and then we'll click on a line again. And if you hold left click with line, I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually draw an arc. So we're just going to draw out an arc, and then we're going to make that arc tangent there. Actually, I don't like it when those things are tangent. We'll do that. We'll make that tangent later. So we'll draw him out there. So next thing, we want to make the radius of this. Oh, not that. Control Z. I want to make the radius of this to be 15. Interesting. But we're going to make this tangent now. There we go. And I want to make the distance between this point and the bottom of it. Oh, nope. I was holding on tangent still. My bad. So we're going to make the distance between this point. We're going to make that 20. And now we need to actually make let's make the angle between these two. Let's make that 100. Make it a little bit nicer. And we need to finish this off because it's not a solid object or not a solid sketch right here. Like you see this one, that's obviously something, and we need to make this into something as well. So what we're going to do is go to modify, and we're going to offset this. Now what this allows us to do is we're going to type in -3, actually -2, that's pretty thick, and we're going to make the handle something. Over here you can see it doesn't touch, and if we try to move this, it moves the whole thing, so we're just going to Control Z that. So what can we do? Well, we can go to modify, and we can go to extend, and we're going to click on this, and there you have it. Now it is coincident, and it is extended to touch. Now finally, we need to connect these 2 points here, so we're going to do one more line connecting between them, and there you go. That is it. That's it, guys. We're done. Well, not quite. We need to do one more thing at least. So we're going to finish this sketch. And now that you see this nice handle, which frankly is really large compared to the holder itself, we can go back and change a couple things if we wanted to. So we'll actually make this revolved, and then we'll make changes once we see what it looks like. So we are going to go down here, and we're going to choose Revolve. We are going to select this guy right here, and we're going to choose the axis of rotation to be the green one right in the middle, and we're going to type out 360 degrees because that's one full rotation. But you see how it's already white? We don't want that. We want it to be a new body. If we didn't, then this would all be one piece. So we're going to choose new body and press OK. Now wait a second. We can't revolve it again. It's missing. If we revolve, there's nothing to choose. Well, let's go over here to sketches, and we'll turn on our sketch again. And now we can actually revolve it. So we're going to choose that one, select our axis, that little green line in there again, and then we are going to choose symmetric, but I want it to be like 7 degrees. There we go. And if you didn't notice when I was doing it, I did choose join here because I do want this to be joined with this one. So we're going to press OK. And then, you know what? Now that I see it like that, it's not that ridiculous. However, it changed it. It's not actually symmetric, so let's go back into there. We'll go into here once more, and we will choose symmetric, and that looks much better. That's not that ridiculous now. That looks like a pretty good scale, actually. So, one thing I want to do, let's turn these off. I want to make this a little bit nicer. So we'll go here, and we'll fillet this. So we're going to drag this out. Let's do like 15 is perfect. And then we'll go under here, do the same type of thing, just to make it a little bit nicer to look at, because we are going to 3D print this, because I think that this is a pretty cool thing. So finally, let's fillet this once more. We'll choose these, nope, there we go. We'll choose these 2 corners here, and just make it look pretty, because that's pretty much what filleting is right now, right? Just make it look pretty. So there we go. That is the handle. If we wanted to, we could press A and choose this body. Press A. Oh, again, it's not coming up for us. It's already over here. So we'll go to plastic once more and choose that one. I like the black plastic. And look at that. We have a nice handle for our paper cup. We just modeled a paper cup and created an ergonomic handle for it, all within 10 minutes. I think that's pretty neat. Now the greatest part about this is we can actually save this as an STL and use our Mantis 3D printer to print this file. I think that's pretty cool. So the way we can do this is we'll right click on the unsaved up here, and we'll hit save as STL. You see it selected everything, we actually have to deselect that body because all we want is this guy. So we're going to press OK, and it's going to ask us to name this. So we're going to just name this cub handle. So we'll shrink this guy real quick, and let's check out that STL. Just make sure that it saved what we wanted, so we'll go and find it. And using Microsoft's Print 3D Viewer, we're just going to take a look at it. And there you have it. That is what it will look like when it's 3D printed, or at least pretty close to that. But that's pretty cool, so let's do this. With our Mantis 3D printer, it's as simple as going to our Mantis tab, selecting our file that we wanted to print, and go to our STL files, and then we're just going to find that one that we just made, and we're going to print it. And there we go. I literally don't have to do anything else. The Mantis 3D printer will take care of the rest of it for me, and all I have to do is wait for my new creation to come out. That's the great thing about the Mantis, is we don't have to mess around with settings or anything. All you have to do is print with it. That way we can focus on the design aspect of our lives, and we can actually improve our lives rather than wasting time trying to fix little settings. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, and please like and subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next. It helps out the channel. See you later.